What's up, everybody, and welcome. Today I'm just going to talk to you about my purchasing of my new 2022 GR86, what it was like purchasing it right now and what I had to go through to get it. Obviously, if you know anything about buying a car right now, it is extremely challenging, and for this model vehicle in particular, it was next to impossible. I mean, it was very hard. So I'm sure there are other people looking for tips and tricks on how to get a hold of one of these things, and I want to tell you about how I found it and whatnot, and all the crap I had to deal with the dealership as well. So some people are going to want to know. Anyway, if you're interested in that, let's get started. I say we just do this while we're on the road. It'll be a little more fun. So we're going to take a little ride here. I'll put the windows down a little bit so you can hear. We have a aftermarket exhaust already on this. It's a Remark. It's their catback. So still got all that on it. If you're wondering what I think about the car, I absolutely love it. First of all, wouldn't have picked a better car. I hear that the BRZs don't have any markup. You'll understand why that might be important in the story in a moment, but the GR86, just much beautiful, more beautiful car to me. I think that they're just mad sexy comparatively. So anyway, so when I originally landed on this car, I got really hooked and I started looking around for what was available and what I might be able to get where. Dialing every single dealership, getting on every single list, and that was probably beginning of I want to say beginning of August, and it took me about a month to find it. So as I started dialing, right, everybody I got in touch with said they didn't have any, and eventually I found this site. I think it was TrueCar was the site. I'll link it below. But same situation, a lot of dealerships listing their cars for sale, saying that they have them ready to rock, and then of course end up not having the car for whatever odd reason, right? They put you on another list and now you're sitting there waiting for more info, right? That was just the way of the world with all these ads online. So there's one particular dealership, it's about 5 hours from me. Keep in mind, I'm calling whoever I can get a hold of that says that they have a car, because I'll ship it. I don't care. And I finally get a hold of one 5 hours out in Georgia, and they say they also don't have the car and blah blah blah. Whatever, we move on. About 30 minutes later, I get a call back from the dealership from a saleswoman there, and she says, I have no clue what they're talking about. I'm sitting here staring at that exact car in that exact color, and I can put your name on it, right? So I did something dumb. I said, please do, right? She goes kind of, hold up, right? Let me ask you some questions. And she starts asking me stuff. One of the first things that she asks me is, first thing that she asks me is, how am I gonna pay for the car, okay? Now, I did the dumb thing and told her how I was actually gonna pay for the car. I strongly believe that right now, you should say, no matter what, while you're discussing price, you're gonna finance the car, even if you're not, okay? Trade-in's different. Trade-in's up to you if you wanna be honest. But you should always say that you plan on financing, right? Or that you're not sure yet, at least. Because what I said was cash. I'm gonna pay cash, right? And the dealership took full advantage of that. They knew right away I had money and they were gonna fuck me, okay? That's the first thing I'd like to clarify. The second thing is, she asked me, what's going on here? Excuse me. Hi there, sorry.
Sorry.
Fucking idiots. What the hell was that? Get out of the way. Move to the side. Anyway, the second thing that she asked me after that was, do I know the price Now keep in mind, on TrueCar, it says the price, okay? Sticker value on the base model is like 28,000 or something, and on TrueCar it says it's 29, okay? That's fine. It has the taxes on there, it has the dealer fees on there, it has everything on there, okay? It says it's signed and ready to rock, okay? And all in all, out the door, it said 33 something, all right? Now I'm cool with that. I'm cool with 33 grand, right? Is what it is. Let's do it. Sold. So I tell her, of course, it's 33 grand, right? She goes, no, not even close. I said, what are you asking for the car? She says, $39,000. Okay? Now, 39 grand is not their out the door price either, all right? 39,000 was their sticker price, which is just ridiculous, okay? That kind of markup is, I mean, unheard of, right? So I tell her that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay that, right? We talk back and forth a little bit. She offers me like 37. I'm not doing that, right? I tell her to call me if it changes, and I hang up the phone. I do some more dialing around. I cannot find one of these cars, man. I just can't find it. And I think the only reason that this one's not sold is because they're telling everybody that they don't have it, right? Everybody who calls, they're saying, no, 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 we don't have that car, right? Even though, again, that saleswoman did find it. So, God, I love that. Anyway, so I'm stewing on it, right? I can't find any others, and I'm really thinking hard on it, and I'm like, all right, I'm calling her back. So I call back the dealership, and the offer that I had on TrueCar had a gentleman's name. It was the sales manager or somebody of the sort. And I said, I want to talk to him. And they said, well, he's not in yet. I said, great, give me his desk. I'll leave him a message, whatever. So I hop on the phone with whoever this guy is, and sure enough, he doesn't pick up. Leave him a little voice message. It just says, you know, what I'm looking for and how much they're trying to get me to pay, and that I'm not willing to pay that. And they finally hit me back, and they say, you know what, we can do less, right? And I'm like, great, how much less? You know, as one does. And they say, well, we can do 35, or we can do 36. And then I say no. And they say, we can do 35, and I say no. Eventually they get down to 34, out the door, paid in full, good to go, all taxes, all fees, all crazy bullshit, 34. So I'm like, why not, right? I know you're making money on me. You're making more than I want you to, but I want the car. So I tell them I'll do 34 if you can deliver it to me. Because again, dealership's 5 hours away, right? Sure enough, they say, not a problem, we can do that. And we can get it to you by Saturday. Now I put the down payment, or the deposit I should say, down on Thursday, okay? And they got it to me by Saturday, so pretty quick, no problem there. When I got the car though, they said, okay, we're right around the corner, we got to give it gas. Now I thought, okay, well they unloaded it off a flatbed or something, like they're just gonna give it some gas, it's no big deal, right? I got the girlfriend out there ready to surprise her, and they pull up, and again they pull up in my car, right? So it's been unloaded, right? And she kind of whips it around the corner really fast, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, you know, that's an interesting thing. But whatever, give me my fucking car. I look at the Odo while I'm checking out the paperwork that I already signed. She again jumped out. I signed everything, you know. I'm just like, give me the car, give me the car. Everything in the paperwork says 7 miles, right? That's what the car had. It's brand new. Look at the paperwork, it's all 7 miles. Jump in the car, 340 miles, okay? They drove my car, which explains why there's another gentleman shortly behind her in like some, you know, like RAV4, okay? They paid somebody, or it's somebody's grandma or something, who knows, to drive my car for the first 300 miles during its most crucial break-in period, right, up to my apartment. Now that was ridiculous to me. And When I told the dealership that later, they were like, oh, that's standard. We do that for everybody, blah, blah, blah. I have never heard a dealership that has the balls to drive a car rather than get it towed. They should all have a system. Come on, people. Go ahead. They should all have a system in place for when people order cars, right, who are not local, okay? It's just the honest truth. But yeah, so if you're looking to buy right now, that's how I did it. I had to keep calling, keep putting myself on the books. I haven't gotten a call back from any of those other dealerships. But I'm absolutely in love with the car. On gorgeous days like this, it's just so much fun to drive and get behind. The thing just absolutely flies. And on these really windy roads, it's just so much fun to kind of get up and get going, you know? Look at this. Tell me that's not what you want in a sports car right there, you know what I mean? It just whips these turns. What speed limit? Anyway, if you're interested in all the modifications that I've done to the car thus far, the other things that I plan on doing to it, if you want any videos on that kind of thing, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm happy to do it for you guys. If you want just a driving video maybe and just showing you some of the windy things that this car can do, I mean, that was just a taste, right? I'd be absolutely happy to provide. Just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to see more car stuff. I do car and bike things. So I appreciate everybody. You guys have a great rest of your week, all right? And stay positive out there. Thanks.